Hi children. Okay, in before class we learned the specific heat. Specific heat definition only I told in that lesson. What is the specific heat? I already told. Observing capacity or releasing capacity of the substance is called the specific heat, and that is general. There is another definition. Okay, now we will discuss about it. What is that? Okay, so yesterday we discussed that you take some amount of substance. Any substance also you can take, but water is easy to learn. That's why we will take it. Suppose here m is the mass of that substance. Which any substance also we can take, but water I am taking here. M is the substance, and what that heat energy giving to it is Q. We think like that. Q is the quantity of heat giving to this. Then what is the relation between M and Q? Okay, if you increases M means here mass. That the mass of the quantity if you increases, then what happen if you take in here more quantity of substance, then you have to give more energy. It is generally we know that. Okay, ఎక్కువ తీసుకుంటే ఎక్కువ హీట్ ఎనర్జీనే ఇవ్వాల్సి వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి ఇది అందరికీ తెలిసిన విషయమే. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, ఇఫ్ ఇంక్రీజెస్ m and q also have to increase, then what happen, q is proportional to m. Then q means here heat energy is proportional to the mass of the substance. Okay, do you understand this one, amma? Okay, heat, the quantity of heat. Quantity of heat is proportional to mass of the substance. Okay, this is okay. Now you take that one only. Take a beaker and take some water or other substance, anything. Okay, then you are giving some Q. Okay, then you put one thermometer inside it. Then what happened here? This is thermometer used to measure the temperature. We know that. Here you are giving energy is heat energy. We know that. Then what happened if you increases the Q? If you are giving more heat energy, then what happened? Thermometer reading also increases. Then what is the relation between absolute temperature and quantity of heat? If quantity of heat is more, thermometer reading also increases. Why, madam, you are writing delta T here? Before, some much temperature is there to water or any substance. There is ento konta temperature untundi. Okay, that is T1. Suppose you think, and after you giving energy, okay, it will reach as T2 temperature. Okay, do you understand here? Before initial temperature is T1. Okay, when you are giving some heat energy to this one, that heat temperature is rises up to T2. You think like. What is the difference between these two? You have to subtract T2 minus T1. That difference is called the temperature only. We are writing delta T. Delta T. Okay, that is you have to subtract high temperature to low temperature. You will get the difference in temperature. That difference in temperature is proportional to the giving heat energy. Then Q is proportional to delta T. You will get. Do you understand? Okay. Now you come to you observe these two equations. Then you can write that Q is proportional to m into delta T. This is mathematical expressions. Already you know, you learned in mathematics. Okay, now then you remove this proportional, you have to write equal, then you have to keep one constant, that is S, m into delta T. So already you learned this one in proportions lesson in mathematics. If you want to remove proportional in the place of proportional equals, you have to keep there one constant. Here S is the constant. Okay, this S is called the specific heat of the substance. Yesterday we discussed that. Okay, this S is called specific heat. Specific heat constant. Okay, what is meant by specific heat constant, madam? S is equal to, move this to this side, Q by M into delta T. Okay, see here, this specific is differs from substance to substance. Yesterday only we discussed with one activity, that how is it. Okay, ఒక బౌల్ తీసుకొని అందులో హాట్ వాటర్ వేసి ఒక దీంట్లో ఆయిల్, ఒక టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ లో ఆయిల్, ఒక టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ లో వాటర్ తీసుకున్నాం. ఆఫ్టర్ సమ్ టైమ్ ఇఫ్ యూ అబ్జర్వింగ్ దట్ ఆయిల్ టేక్స్ మోర్ హీట్ దెన్ ది water, then what happen, observing capacity of the substances is differs from one substance to another substance. Yesterday only we discussed that, like that the specific heat depends upon the nature of the substance. నేచర్ మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఒక్కొక్క దానికి ఒక్కొక్క వాల్యూ ఉంటుంది ఈ స్పెసిఫిక్ హీట్ అనేది. నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ meant by specific heat? Okay, what is meant by specific heat? The amount of heat required to rise the temperature of the unit mass of the substance by 1 degree centigrade. Degree centigrade. Okay, do you understand what is meant by specific heat? Specific heat is definition is the amount of heat required to rise the temperature of unit mass of the substance by 1 degree centigrade. Usually you can write this one by using this formula. If m is equal to 1 gram and delta T also 1 degree Celsius, okay, then this the amount quantity of heat required to rising 1 degree Celsius temperature of the substance is called the, then S is equal to that heat energy only called the S. Okay, Q is that heat energy only called the amount of heat is called the specific heat of the substance. Okay, then SI units of the specific heat. Now you write what is the formula of specific heat. S is equal to Q by M into delta T. Okay, already we discussed this. Okay, this is the formula. What is the SI unit of specific heat? SI unit of specific heat is, by using formula only you can write them. What is the SI unit of heat energy? Joule. Okay, energy unit is joule, no? Right. And what is the SI unit of mass? Kg and Kelvin. Okay, joule by kg is the SI unit of specific heat. And what is the CGS units? Unit of specific heat. That is calorie by gram degree Celsius is the CGS unit of specific